Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chelsea Preview News. Chelsea plays Manchester City tomorrow, and Enzo Maresca had his press conference this morning where he talked about different situation in our team. But before I jump in, what Enzo Maresca said in the press conference, if you are seeing this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, smash the likes button, and turn on the notification. Right, back to the press conference. Tomorrow, we are playing against Manchester City, and Enzo Maresca updated some players which were injured, which were not featured in our last match against Wolves. Enzo Maresca was asked concerning Levi and Enzo Fernandez. He says probably Levi and Enzo could be available. It depends on today's section. Romeo will be out. So probably Enzo and Levi could play against Manchester City. That depends on today's section. After today's section, they will now decide on their fitness ability if both of them could feature against Manchester City. Knowing that our midfield is depleted and we need a cover in that section. We are getting back stability in our defense, but in our midfield section, it is depleted. We only have Moses Casado right now, who is fit. Lavia is injured. We don't know when he will be back into the team. But let's see how this plays. Knowing that in terms of Andre Santos and Leslie Ugochukwu, the record back is not on the table. They are not interested in calling back Leslie Ugochukwu or Andre Santos back to Chelsea, where they are playing regularly right now at their clubs. So it is not on the table right now to record Andre Santos and Leslie Ugochukwu back to the club. Enzo Maresca was asked about Viega. According to this report, Chelsea's initial position was that only a sale would be sanctioned in January for Renato Viega, but it made it clear he did not want to leave the club permanently or as part of any loan agreement that include an option to buy. Chelsea were interested in letting Viega go on permanent sale. But the player himself said no to this agreement. He will only go on loan without any obligation on the agreement. He believes that he still has a potential in Chelsea Football Club. So the young man said, no, I am not leaving permanently. I will stay in Chelsea Football Club and fight for my position. I will only go on loan basis, not a permanent sales. That is very interesting. Guys, a lot is going on in Chelsea Football Club. A lot is going on in Chelsea Football Club. Enzo Maresca on Garnacho. Interest. I am happy with what we have in this moment. On the right hand side, it is Pedro and Noni. On the left hand side, we have Sancho. We had Mishan, but he is not with us. George is an option. Right now, Maresca is trying to cool down the news that is floating around regards of Garnacho. He says at the moment he is happy with his current club, his current squad. He's happy with his current squad, knowing that Chelsea is interested in getting Garnacho from Manchester United. Let's see what will happen between now till the transfer windows end. Enzo Maresca on Sanchez mood. Robert is okay. It is a matter for me to understand that anything can happen. How many times has Moses Caicedo missed pass? How many times has Nicholas Jackson missed a goal? How many times has Noni Madueke missed crosses? Many times. Robert has only had 4 mistakes. Anything can happen in football. So Maresca is trying to say that anything can happen in football in terms of mistakes, that no one is perfect. He's trying to protect Robert Sanchez for his mistakes, recent mistakes which he had against Wolves. Well, let's see how that plays. Let's see how that plays. Knowing that Robert Sanchez has cost us some points, Enzo Maresca believes in Robert Sanchez. He said Robert is his first choice. Let's see what the future will look like. For now, Chelsea need a good goalkeeper and a prolific striker that can propel Chelsea to a top 4. Knowing that the title race is not on the table now, as you can see it. But top 4 is a must be. We must achieve top 4. That is a must. For now, we are not in a title race. Hopeful we can be in a top 4 race. Enzo Maresca on Copama about his fitness issue. He says that Copama is better. Simple. Copama is better. He is fit to face his former club, Manchester City. Guys, a lot is happening. A lot is happening in Chelsea Football Club. Right now, there is things that is going on which we, the fans, do not understand. We don't know what is happening in Chelsea Football Club at this moment. Maresca on Felix' future. I said for sure Joao is a Chelsea player. The problem for Joao and Crystal is the manager plays most of the game with one attacking midfielder, that is Copama. They struggle to get minutes, not for any different reasons. They are both different players, and they are both top players. So Enzo Maresca is saying that the problem which these two guys is having is not about because they are not good or they are not a good player. He says at this moment Copama is playing where Joao and Crystal supposed to play. That is the answer. So now let's see what will happen between Joao and Crystal, knowing that AC Milan is eyeing Joao Felix, and Bayern Munich is interested in Christopher Nkunku. So let's see what this will play out, knowing that for now there is no chance Enzo Maresca would drop Copama for any of these two guys to start. No chance. No chance. Guys, as I see this game against Manchester City will not be an easy game. It will be a tough game, knowing that we are going to City ground, Etihad, to play this match. It will not be a funny game. It will be a difficult game to play. Let's hope Chelsea comes out victorious. While we are tired of losing, we do not wish to lose this game in Etihad. We are going to Etihad to win. It's a must-win match for Chelsea to remain in a top 4 race. Not a title race, a top 4 race. So we need a must win. We must win this match. The least is we get a draw. We are not going there to lose. The least that we can have is a draw, not a lose. But I go for Chelsea to win against Manchester City. Guys, that is it for now. I believe you have heard it all, and we are hoping for the best of our clubs. Thank you for your patience and for listening. and for your attentive care that you have shown on this channel. Thank you once more, and peace.